For those of you that liked that AK-47 bullpup design that I kind of put together, I wanted to make a cool SCAR version, right? There are some SCAR bullpup designs out there, but there weren't any free ones for sure that looked cool. I made one a while back where it used like a, almost a lever system and springs to pull the trigger, and it turned out good. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't as cool as the AK one that I made, and so I wanted to make a SCAR bullpup kind of similar to that. Now, it involved a lot of time and measurements and, building my models the way I do before I printed them, but this is going to kind of be the build plan to show you what's going on. The other thing you may recall is I made a cool, longer SCAR, like you can see most of it right here. It had an ACR stock on it, and it wasn't performing where it should be performance-wise when it came to, having upgraded spring, metal, inner barrel, that kind of thing. So I needed to take it apart anyway. And since I was doing that, if I'm going to go to the hassle of taking it apart, trying to diagnose the problem, I thought let's go ahead and let's just reuse a lot of that for this bullpup design, because I wanted the longer handguard as well. So I thought that'd be a good one to go ahead and reuse. I have extra pieces of SCAR shells, so I could start on that without it. So that's what we're going to do here. So you're going to have this nice long handguard, because obviously with the bullpup design, your trigger is going to be back here, kind of right in front of the mag well, and then there'll be another kind of grip out, as far out as you can go, kind of on the handguard. So you can see here, this piece is the piece that the grip actually attaches to. That's going to slide all the way back to here. So it'd be all the way back here. You'd have your trigger, and then, like I said, a grip out here. Since the battery in the SCAR is typically in the stock, and we won't have one, wanted to relocate it, and rather than use the same battery grip idea that I did on the AK-47, thought I'd go with a battery box up top. And so you can see kind of, again, it's a little rough. Everything hasn't been cleaned up and painted. But this will slide on here, so you're going to have your battery harness up inside there, and then this would slide forward, and that's how you could access your battery. Now you can see here, I had to basically build this piece out, right? They still need to do a little bit of sanding work in a couple places, and then this would obviously be pushed in flush. And on the back, in a different color, we'll have the, this piece here with the texture for the butt of the stock, and then some different texture pieces that are going to go along the bottoms and the front there. So that's going to kind of tie that all in nicely, and of course we have that same diamond plate right there too. So that's going to tie everything in nice, and when that is finished off, it should look really great, right? It should tie in really nicely there, and again, it will be, semi-permanent. It'll be something you'd be able to unscrew. I mean, I try to always use nuts, bolts, and screws when I can, in case you do have to disassemble and fix it. But like, I had to cut the handle off at the bottom right here. So I cut that there because the way the motor fits in there. Otherwise, I would have had to really mess with that a little more, since I was able to tweak some stuff that I had already. So we can still got optics. Go ahead here with an angle riser, so we can have an optic off to the side on either side. And that's kind of where I'm at so far. So that's a build plan for the new custom SCAR bullpup design. So let me know what you guys think. Got a lot of sanding and painting to do, and then I'll get this all put together. We're going to switch it out to a nice long metal inner barrel. This one's from X-Force Tac USA. If it's going to come into focus, probably not there. So this way we will be able to have that full long metal inner barrel, and then I'll probably put a threaded tip on the end, and that way you could go with some different suppressors with different tracer, that kind of thing as well. And I may even upgrade the motor to a higher speed, better motor from X-Force Tac USA too. And once I get it all together, of course, I'll talk about any of those upgrades I did. Comments, questions, post them below. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in the monthly giveaways. Thanks.